Hello everyone, this is Paula and I'm back today to do a flip through of the first journal that I've made this season. It's a little golden book, Frosty the Snowman, and it has some beautiful paper. The paper is by Chapter 1, I believe is the name of it. Chapter 1 designs, or I'm not quite sure. But it has this blue sari silk as a closure. It's a 2 signature, but there, I didn't count the pages, but there's a lot. I always put a lot of pages. So that's the outside. I want to show you the inside cover. Now, I did put it, oh, wait a minute, before I do that, I got to show you that I hooked on here 3 little charms, a mitten, a snowflake, and a snowman. I'm going to bring it up where you can see it. It's kind of hard. So those dangle on the side of the book. And, yeah, and then we also have some bells at the bottom, which I think turned out really cute. I've never used them on that particular, in that particular way. Okay, so there is more than just, when I say Chapter 1 paper, I meant the digital, okay? As far as the paper goes, I don't have the name of it anymore. I did not think about it at the time, but this is the inside front cover. And I'm going to show you the inside back cover. Okay. Now we'll do the flip through. I just wanted you to see those first. Get all my sorry silk out of the way. So here we go. The inside front cover here is this snowman paper. Cardstock, not cardstock, but scrapbook paper. And I had bought just a little kit of this, and it just was so cute. I couldn't stand it. I thought, I want to share it with my friends. And so, yeah, this is the front cover. And there'll be other covers as we go through. All right, I'm going to go through it pretty fast, so you need to watch real close. Okay, I decoupaged a library pocket and stitched across a card, library card, added some of my little ephemera that I've been cutting out right here, these 2 little sweet snowman. Added Merry Christmas. Here is the first page of the digital. Now, I did put the complete book of Frosty the Snowman in this journal. So I did a lot of decoupaging one day, and there you guys would have seen the video if you would have stepped back and looked at it. It's prior to this, a few videos. Then I did some tags with layering. Put coffee stained paper on the back. And here's the first page of Frosty the Snowman. My fingers are not grabbing where they need to grab. This is not a over-the-top. It's a 1950 copyright. Okay. And I used some old books I had, magazine books like Southern Living and the Ideas book and so forth, to do some of these cool snowman pages. Dreaming of a White Christmas. I love that. had to get a drink. I'm sorry, my mouth is so dry today. There's a snowflake bag. This is a snowman that has a snowman stocking. And here is some cute little snow girls, choir girls. There's a lot of these little snowflake cards in here. This one says hi. And then this is part of the scrapbook pages. And I just put it in behind there. Here's some red paper. Another one of the digitals. It's kind of a pastel blues and greens. And yeah, I did some stamping in the books. Here's Jingle Bells on the music sheet. I also made lace trim for tabs on top. Let's see if you could see those. See those right there? There's a bunch of them. And they're on the top so that it doesn't interfere with your tie on the side of the book. Here is an envelope with a journaling card inside, made out of that same kit. And I added a little tree and a little Santa, kind of a button thing that I made. I stamped on the top of a lot of the pages, and I stitched on all tea stain paper. So even if it wasn't a single sheet like this, if it was in here, I stitched on it, other than the back of the tags. And so that was slow stitching, but it was fun. Here's some t-shirts that have little snowmen on them. That one's just a Christmas pillow. This is the first pocket from attaching the book. Journaling card. You can write on the back. Now the book is spread throughout when I say book, I mean little golden book, is spread throughout the journal. So they're not back to back. But look at these beautiful digitals here. I really like them. They do a good job. This is me stenciling here on the back. I did blue for snow, and did this outline of a tree. I just wanted as many pages to look snowy. Here's a snowman right there. Another stamp, dictionary page, some old planner pages. Here is another tea stain, part of the digital. This is there's a video where I made this pocket here. It has one of Tim Holtz's Merry Christmas cards, and it's kind of tucked in there at an angle. There's a silver doily on a very old bingo card. I added this little brad of a snowman. I'm going to bring it up close. There's a Christmas stamp and a little Christmas tree down in this corner. It's got a lot going on. And then here's my Christmas card I put in. I always put a Christmas card. Here is a Merry Christmas with some muslin and a little mouse. Here is a longer tag that has snowman on it. So I put it in the back. Some tags have ties on top and some don't, because it does bulk up your book. Behind here is an old vintage kind of a game, I guess, a piece that you keep score on. But I stamped these snowmen and did them, just touched them up with some gold and silver. Put some cheesecloth behind it. Here are a couple old cards. There's a Santa card. There's a Snowman card. And I stuffed those in the very back because there's only one pocket back there. So I'm going to open it, and this is how it will end up looking. Okay, it has a whale's tail. tab. And then it just opens up this way. It just gives you some old paper to journal on. Here is some stationery with Snowman on it. Here's some tea stained with a decoration on the side. Light blue paper. This was a little tuck I had from somewhere, and I just glued around the outsides and put one of my journaling cards in here and tucked it under. I tore with a tear tool. Here is Frosty and his friends. Here's the snowflake page. This is the center, and the snowflakes are on the other side, on the back side of the, this is a scrapbook paper. This was all white on this side, and it will be the same in the second signature. And this was really what decorated the paper, and I just loved it. And so then I thought it looked really bare right here. So I cut out some of the items from the paper pad. This is Frosty the Snowman, and this was a snowman off of that ephemera pack that went with the cardstock. Here is a snow globe paper. I just put a decorative strip on here, some music cardstock, and I topped it with some creamish white ribbon, and it has muslin behind it. Here's a Frosty page. Here's another pocket. It has this postcard on it from the digital. There's one of those tabs and the end of this Snowman card. I just made this pocket back here. Put one of the little scrapbook tags in there and topped it with red and white stripe. Kind of like a candy cane. If I can get this. I was taking a drink and trying to turn a page at the same time. Let's see. Some more journaling. Here's a snowman who's very happy. He was worried the snow was going to melt away. That's what I tell my grandkids. Here is another project that I made, and it's on one of my videos prior to this book. It says on the tab up here, it says naughty or nice. It's covered in the Christmas wrapping paper that Lorna has over at, I just went blank, Lorna. I'll come back to you on that one. I added this little tag, and it's open, and it picked up the background, and then I just put some Wink of Stella on there. It says we believe. Now I have a paper clip right here holding this, and we're going to open it, and it has two pockets out of some really old vintage paper. A couple little snowman heads here from this little couple. Here is a tag that I made, which I think turned out really cute. And this is a tag that I made out of one of the big journaling cards. It was like a 5x7 or something. And then if you look, you can see a little snowman Brad right there. I think this little snowman guy is so precious. And you'll have fun journaling on the back of that. Then right here, where I glued it to the page, there's a pocket with another little couple. Let me get that in there. Okay. And I like to clip them close so they don't get bent backwards in your journal. Here's a snowman pocket and a snowman journaling card and a tag. Yeah, it was so much fun making this book. I did take my time. I worked on it for 2.5 weeks or something, but life brings you those times where you don't have as much time on your hands. Okay. Beautiful ledger paper, but beautiful digital paper here. Snowflakes stitched on the tea stain. Here's another design at the top of the page. Here's another envelope that has a journal card in it. I've added a holly jolly and this little Christmas tree stamp. We're still in signature 1, you know, because you just never know. So this is one of those little seed pockets that flip out, and you can put something in the front if you would like. But I didn't get one that had the window. It's solid, so I secured it. It's glued on, but I also secured it with some washi tape. So don't be, I mean, I glued it down, so you should be good as far as that goes. Here's an old, oh, I'm not even over there. I'm sorry. Here's the washi tape. Here's the pocket. Santa Claus. And it's got some tea stain paper in the background. And I just tore a piece of shopping bag and crumbled it up, wet it and crumbled it up, let it dry and made it look old. And I just stamped a Santa stamp on, or U.S. postage stamp, and a little circle and the little stamping lines. And this is decoupaged Santa. Every book has to have Santa involved. Now, right here is the other side of that bag that has snowflakes. Here's a little pocket in front. The little snowman circle. And here is another one of those cards. They're so much fun. They're as cute as can be. Okay, here's the rest of the stockings, but this is really down at the bottom, but that's okay. It's a cool picture. Here's the little golden book again. Here's a pocket with a journaling card with a snowman. Those turned out really pretty. And here is a side pocket that I made out of some of the paper. Here's an ornament out of the chapter 1 paper, digital, and here's out of the scrapbook paper. So you've got a little bit of everything going on in here. And this is a folded Christmas wrapping paper from that Lorna has in her shop, which is tailor-made journals. I knew it would come to me. I just went blank. And here's, look at this beautiful Christmas tree. I roughed up some of the corners and made it look a little, you know, more interesting. Here's a tag of a tree also. So all of these are tags, or journaling cards with trees on it. And this is a little stamp. And this is just a little Christmas tree I cut out. Here's in between the two signatures. Let me make sure you can see, okay? So this is the second signature. And on here, the first piece of ephemera I did was this blue snowflake paper that I had in my Christmas stash. Took off the pin, that is blue. And so you can see that this is the front and back, and it ends up hooking over a page. On here we did a silver doily, some white and blue snowflakes, this little sweet couple, and one of Tim Holtz's little journal cards, and a little bitty stamp like of a snowman and children, and this little pin. It's not really a pin. I don't know what those are called, but I know I like them, and I make them every year. So sometimes you can buy them too. Now, a lot of this you've seen, and it's a lot of some of the same things, but I'm going to just flip through it, and I'll say something to you if you need to be told what it is, if I haven't already told you. This book would be, or this journal would be great for a little girl as well, or even a little boy, because it is done in lots of blues, and it is a snowman book. I think boys build more snowmen than little girls. This is one of Tim Holtz's policy holders behind here. You can't really see it, but it is glued down. Let me see if the whole thing got glued down. Yeah, it did. The whole thing's glued down, and you just have one of these big long tags. So the flap on here just stays open. And then I just collaged it with some paper and some different cards, journaling cards, and old music sheet. It says Jingle Bells. And then here's one of those little epoxy circles. And we did a video with Tim Holtz crayons and his little people. And we painted onto their clothes and made everything look different. So this little girl has a pink kind of cranberry coat and hat. So there is a video on these. I went ahead and put the lace out here. And then we turn this, and we're going to have a flip out page. And it has been had some washi glued down there to be more secure. This is a ticket. Another one of these little guys. This is a glassine bag that's been covered. Here is a tag. Has a little image that looks like a little golden book. Again, we have the napkins that's been decoupaged on the tag. And behind it is Journal Made Crafts. Journal Made. Okay, just a minute. Lorna's papers. Her Christmas wrapping paper. Okay. And here is the front with an old card that's been torn up with my scissors. A little one of these buttons. And a candy cane. Here is an old page that came out of a Miracle on 34th Street book. So I thought I'd just add a page there. Bag. little golden style book. Out of a Southern Living. Isn't that pretty? Here's the center of the page. I did the same thing just with different characters. I used a stencil to do the background, and then I cut out these images from the scrapbook kit. We're getting closer to the back. Here is a pocket with snowflakes. It says, "Joy to the World." That's some Gina K cardstock. Another side pocket with another Gina K. I really liked that paper a lot. And then here is another snowman with the red and white ribbon. Can't remember, I got to put these in like I had them in. You know how that is. Right there. Just got to find the right spot, which is in the center. Here is a belly band from Tailor Made Journals. It's our Christmas wallpaper. Journaling card behind there. A lot of places to journal in this book. Here's a red decoupage snowflake napkin was on there, and that made a nice pocket and tag. Has music sheet behind it. Another page I stenciled. I took a CD cover and put a snowman in here that was made out of coconut. He was coconut cream with coconut frosting. Isn't he cute? And then I just put different snow words. Here's the back. And I just attached some different tickets, and I thought it turned out really cute. And this is the last page of the little golden book, and Frosty says, "And he will." Here's some mittens, a journaling card, "Let It Snow." This is the card that goes inside this little floating pocket. And I love this shiny snowman. And I glued him in the back here because he was just so cool. He was a Christmas card that stood up. Here's a little snowflake ticket that I stamped. And here's the end of the book. So I hope you enjoyed the videos that went along with this prior to this video. When this video is over, you should be able to find this in my Etsy shop if you're interested. I do have a big sale going on, and free shipping in the United States only through December. So this is how she turned out. I'm really proud of it. It looks really cute, and I think you'll enjoy it too. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye now.